New York Comic Con in the Newsarama Skybox. I'm Grace Randolph.
I'm Justin Seiler.
And we are here with two cast members and the creator of Archer.
Yeah. The commander-in-chief, I believe they
Creative
CNC.
commander-in-chief.
Yeah.
CNC.
Did you hear us just write,
Thank
improv
you.
the ending of your show?
Yeah.
You did. That was great. That was great.
Were you taking
good.
notes?
Yeah. I've forgotten what it
All I heard
was.
was the velvet painting.
Yeah, it's
It
all.
was very intricate.
That
the
sounds
Pam
good.
robot, it was good.
Okay.
We were excited.
Okay,
Email me
that'll be
this.
it.
We
Yeah.
taped it.
So,
Oh, great. Yeah.
Just send you
Then
some
we're
live
set.
footage.
We'll just air that.
So you are the sort of the man behind the mystery here, and 5 seasons in, how do you keep it? What's your overarching arc? How do you keep it going?
I just found on Wikipedia there's an episode list of all the $6 Million Man episodes that ever aired, and there's like 100 of them.
Change names.
And each one of those is a perfect Archer episode, self-contained. So you're going to be seeing a lot of things that Steve Austin could have done.
Right.
Awesome.
Well, you guys had your panel earlier today, but I think even more exciting is this is your first
This is
comic
my
convention.
first Comic-Con anything ever.
Wow.
Quite something. I'm stunned.
What are your first impressions of
Yeah.
Takes
this?
your breath away, doesn't it?
Crazy.
When you look out
It's
there.
crazy.
Never even an Amway, nothing?
No Amway. No. The whole place is so strangely built.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like a spaceship landed.
Unbelievable.
How was your panel?
Have
So
you
first
never-
panel
Panel was
too.
great.
First
Yeah, panel was great. I didn't say much because I really can't compete with these young people with the goings on.
It was pretty sweary this
Yeah.
year.
Very sweary.
Yeah.
It
That's
always
what
is
people
not as
want.
bad as it's been in the past, but I do see a lot of
Some-
parents earmuffing their kids.
Yeah.
How young? What's your youngest Archer fan?
I would say 1.
Really? That's awesome.
The Archer babies, Archer,
Yeah.
Archer
child,
babies? Yeah.
Archer
cosplay.
Archer baby.
That's what we
There's
should do.
gonna
An
be one
episode like
soon.
Mother
Yeah.
Babies,
Oh my
but it's
God.
Archer
We're
Babies.
gonna have an Archer baby.
Oh, we should at least draw that.
Licensing.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
really
do that.
fun.
Archer
Yeah.
baby.
Archer
Lana's
babies.
baby.
You should get a piece of that. by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. Well,
Wow.
again, but that's why we tape these because you never know.
Archer
That's
babies would
great.
be great. All of us, like in.
Like Muppet Babies.
Yeah, or like those commercials where the kids are dressed up as adults for. Is it for
Oh.
Skittles or no? What candy?
Sounds like it's for tiny clothes.
Yeah.
No, there's a.
The Willy Wonka, it's the Willy Wonka candies where they're in the factory and they're like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And they're babies?
Well, also a lot of babies will just eat anything, and so will your character.
Yes, I
Yeah.
will. Or
Yeah.
sniff anything.
Yeah.
Sniff anything. Babies.
With anything.
Do it with
When is
anything.
one of us gonna get?
What did she say? What did she
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Billy? Ew! God!
Oh boy.
Telephone.
I don't know if she wants to say
Yeah,
whatever it is
it's
to
top
anyone.
tier. It's
So,
top
I don't
tier.
know. Maybe you.
Okay.
She thought of it,
We
right?
thought we were going to be the tamer group.
Yeah, but
And
no,
then
it's-
this one.
we're getting
wow.
into real evocative topics.
Judy.
Sorry. I felt it had to be mentioned.
What can you tell us about the upcoming season?
The gang at ISIS is going to take a break from spying and try to unload 2,000 pounds of cocaine this season.
Oh,
That's a good goal.
Sort of the Breaking Bad season.
Well, yeah, they're more the retail end of that.
Right.
So they're not making it; they're just trying to sell it.
Nice, good.
And so they're going to travel to exotic locations, but instead of spying or getting microfilm, they're going to be trying to sell drugs.
We're getting into sales.
Sales.
This is
It's
great.
smart.
Yeah.
It's a great market to get into,
Yeah.
especially
So-
with the jobs being what they are.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be any better at sales than they are at spying?
It remains to be seen. So far, we're
Pam
about
wasn't
halfway
around.
through. Yeah. Pam actually very quickly develops a raging cocaine addiction.
Yeah.
So half
Makes
the
But
half the
she only
products just
eats
go.
it
Oh.
in cupcake form.
Yeah. She makes frosting out of it.
Cocaine frosting.
And
so
that's what the street is doing now.
she's
as
really
well.
burning through the
It's like
product.
the cupcake craze.
Yes. And the cocaine craze.
Yeah, that one never goes away.
So how many cons have you been to? You're
All of them.
virgin here, then.
I go to all cons I can.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
love a conference center. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Any city I go to, I'll see what conference is in town.
You stay at the airport?
I
Yeah.
stay near the
Hotels?
airport hotels.
I love expensive coffee and poorly made sandwiches.
Expensive bad coffee.
Yes, bingo.
Yeah, I love old tuna fish sandwiches.
They're the best.
I've been to I think this is my 4th or 5th con.
Oh wow.
Oh.
And you're getting better.
My first, thank you. Thank you. You weren't around for the first one. It was scary. It's getting better. These are getting better.
Do you have any advice?
Do I have an
For
advice?
the- for the-
Don't wear heels.
Good.
Eat before you come.
Eat before you come.
Yeah.
Eat before you come and bring snacks. Don't wear a sweater next time. And if you really want to have some fun, bring a mask so that you can walk around and look at everyone. And
Brian
no one will
Cranston
notice you.
walked around San Diego in a Bryan Cranston mask.
Yes.
Which is weird. That's
Really
a weird.
clever.
And that way
weird
he
move.
could go everywhere, and
Yeah.
everybody thought he was
Because
just.
we have these passes, like we can go
can
and
go
do
anywhere.
whatever we want.
We're
'Cause
doing this right now.
Yeah,
Regular
that's
people
true.
can't come
We're
get
so
interviewed.
famous
Yeah.
that they give us these like ultimate passes. Just kidding.
And a stun gun.
And a stun gun and a little cocaine.
Yeah, just
you
a
don't-
little.
For bribing,
tiny-
for bribing purposes.
Yeah, it's strictly.
May we
to
have some
use his money.
sandwiches?
Yeah, you're on your own. They don't give you a security guard.
Little cocaine
Yeah.
tea sandwiches. Yeah, that's my advice. Sorry.
Oh, that's good advice. That's good advice.
That's good and very pertinent to you and
Stay in
everyone
school.
out there.
Yeah.
And if you had to dress up as a character, cosplay as it's called, which is very popular here, who would it be?
Man. Can I go last?
Sure.
Okay.
Trying to get ideas.
She's looking for
Trying
ideas
to get
now.
an idea too.
Does it have to be a comic
Adam.
book character?
No, it can be
That
anything.
could be anything.
Well, that's a question I've got. I'm just going to take a little tangent here.
Great.
Sure.
It's Comic-Con, so it's about comic book characters, right?
Well, they've changed
Originally.
it. It's now like a pop culture event. So it's TV, anything that comic books could
Then
touch.
I'm going to go with Tootsie.
Nice. Very inventive.
Great. Sort of
Rather
layers.
meta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna come as Jessica Walter. Oh, I'm kidding.
A very good costume.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
excellent.
Yeah.
Who's underneath that mask?
Adam, who would you? Oh, underneath. I want to come as Elizabeth Taylor or Ava Gardner. That's what I want to be. I want to be Ava Gardner or Elizabeth Taylor, except they're dead, so I don't really want to be them.
That
I
is
was
fun.
No, you
gonna
don't have to
say
be them.
Ava Gardner or Elizabeth
Man,
Taylor.
if
My
you were just a
costume.
guys better
second
check.
earlier.
But like
Yeah.
Cleopatra, Elizabeth Taylor,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, which one? You know, White Diamonds?
You need a
or-
Richard Burton. You could be Richard
Diamonds,
Wolf.
Elizabeth
Virginia
Taylor.
Woolf.
Oh, White Diamonds.
Virginia Woolf, Elizabeth Taylor.
That's
Yeah.
That would be the good
that is
one.
the jam.
That's
You like
very-
to drink.
You should do a.
White Diamonds is really the most popular Elizabeth Taylor out there, I think.
That's true.
And there's so
White
many White
Diamonds,
Diamonds
right,
Elizabeth
right.
Taylors on the floor today.
there?
Yeah, you should check them
Oh
out.
my
It's
God.
nuts.
There's an actual robot.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? Speaking of
Getting
like,
his picture taken.
we like did it. We did our pseudo ending of Archer, and you know everyone made a big deal about Breaking Bad ending. Mad Men is ending. Do you
It
think
is?
an end to get one more season and they're done?
That they split
You know?
into two.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
So the thing is like for Archer, do you have like an end game and plan? Do you know where these
We're
characters end
never
up?
ending.
We wanted to go for at least 5 more years, at least,
At least.
Yeah.
if not 10.
I do know the last episode I
You
have
do?
in my head what will happen there.
That's awesome.
You guys make it through okay.
In
case there's a movie.
Spin out.
Yeah.
Then there's a movie.
Yeah.
Or
Star.
then there's the sequel, Archer Goes to Mars.
Oh,
Archer
yeah.
goes-
Archer Goes to Mars.
Red Planet. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's very good. And of course, Archer Babies.
Archer Babies,
So
yeah.
we have
Oh,
FXX. We have your next couple years of television figured out.
Archer
You're
babies.
welcome.
I don't think we're on FXX though. We're on
Well,
regular FX.
Oh,
aren't
yes,
we?
but
But Archer Babies is obviously
Oh,
going to
Archer
be
exactly.
younger.
That's because that's the edgier stuff
Yes.
that they
Right.
can't
Archer
have on
Babies.
What
the
is
platform.
edgier? I'm sorry, but how could Archer Babies be edgier than Archer?
Because they're babies doing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have even asked the question.
They're smoking tiny cigarettes.
Yeah, all the
They're
drugs are just
sniffing
smaller.
tiny little glue sticks, and they're getting choked by tinier hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
Other baby
the
hands.
tiniest hands.
And they're babies that are pregnant with babies.
Yeah.
Aw,
That's
adorable.
Think about it. Babies
Maybe
having
pregnant with a
babies, we
chip.
know it's a problem.
Oh, wait a minute.
More secrets.
There's so much whispering. I love you've been bombarded with.
Look at this.
You know what they call that?
What? Tell me.
Is it a thing? It's not
This
as
got very
funny
high
now.
school.
Not as bad as the real one.
I just love that Adam's being bombarded with terrifyingly gross things on either side.
I'm sorry. That's a terrible interview thing, but I cannot say what Judy said out loud.
I wouldn't want to hear it.
Disgusting.
I would blush.
Why do I
They
have to be
should
the
tweet
gross
you.
one?
They'll tweet you.
You're always the worst one. You brought it up about the.
Oh, wow.
baby.
So I was just,
I know.
expanding upon the idea.
Guys have an
I know.
We're edgy.
NC-17
It's just gonna be a hard cut to thanks, Archer guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 20 minutes.
No, we're
earlier.
gonna do voiceover on all the stuff you've
Yeah,
been whispering.
we'll fill the blanks.
You guys,
Okay.
I just want you to run with Archer Babies and just
Right,
send
Archer,
us a
yeah.
licensing fee of some
Yeah.
sort.
No problem.
Excellent.
You're in charge.
A tiny bag of cooking. Well, thanks for talking to us, guys.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the
I
rest
will
of your
having us.
con.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cut those heels off and get another shirt.
I love those boots.